Alright, y'all. My bad. Let me get right. ZZ the King. Like and subscribe. This is movie 5 of the Animal Horror Review Week. And that's been anticipated all week. I told y'all the list to run down when I gave the announcements a week ago. Movie 5 for week 1. Dun-it, dun-it, dun-it. Deep Blue Sea. Now I'm going to get to the cast because this is a nice underrated cast, and then I'm going to go. By the way, excuse me, this movie, in my opinion, is better than Jaws, controversy or not. Starring the great Samuel L. Jackson. He's Franklin. We got Thomas Jane. He's Carter. He the one who basically deal with the sharks. You know what I'm saying? He basically like the zoologist. Samuel L. Jackson character is like the man behind the money behind the project. We got Saffron Burrows. That's Dr. Alistair. She like the doctor who put it all together. We got LL Cool J. He's preacher, but he's the cook for this ship. This little cast and crew ship who doing this experiment on these sharks. And then we got Michael Rappaport's character as Tom. He more like the maintenance guy. He know how all the building work. You know what I'm saying? He keep the building up, the water levels, pressure. He handle all the computers. So that's basically, it's a few more members of the staff who there who I'm not going to mention. Those are the main people who going to really matter. Some of the other people I'm not naming is because they fought. They dare to die. So my biggest gripe with Jaws is the fact that the damn shark didn't work, and it turned out to be a benefit to the script and to the movie. But in my opinion, it was a detriment because I'm coming up from an era where I'm not used to seeing a stomach cut open and then I gotta imagine what happened. I'm used to seeing a stomach ripped open and guts fly out. I'm used to seeing a shark attack, bite a man's head in half, and the other, bite the body in half, and you know what I'm saying, come back and swim and eat the other half. I'm not used to seeing a bite and then cut the scene where you gotta imagine what happened. This is new era viewing. So that's why Jaws didn't do it to me, where this movie did. Because they using CGI and animatronics. And the shark is present. And it's also 3. Because the difference with this and Jaws was just one killer great white. This is 3 Maco sharks. A pod, a family or whatever. They basically, Dr. McAllister character is doing research on these, Mako sharks. She basically extracting some of their brain matter because it's somehow helping with Alzheimer's disease. So they get the money, they do a few experiments, they get the backing of Samuel L. Jackson, which is Franklin's character. They get a meeting with his boss and they okay the mission to do these researches on these sharks to see if they can transport the brain stems into human subjects to give them their memory back. So Alzheimer's, basically cure Alzheimer's. The big boss man, I'm sending Franklin with y'all to oversee the mission. That's why Samuel L. Jackson in the movie. So the movie starts off, a bunch of kids partying, a la Jaws movie where it starts with a kill. Even though Jaws movie starts with a kill, for one, that's only one of the kills throughout the whole movie. And 2, you didn't really see the damn shark even during that. This opening scene, it's a party boat of 6 or 7 people. The Mako shark tear through the boat. You don't get to see the shark clear, but you see his dorsal fin. You see teeth here and there. He tear the boat up, and that's when what's the character I said? Carter, he like the shark wrangler character. He come tranquilize it, bring it back to shore. Once he get to shore, he tell Michael Rappaport's character Tom, yeah, I just had to go get one of them sharks out there. They getting smarter and smarter. And whatever you did, you need to raise the bar up at night because it was able to swim over your the bull cage that they got him in. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little small opening act. Bam, bam, bam. Once they get to the because this is they got like a station base, like an oil rigs be having in the middle of the ocean. It's like a station base where they all doing their research and they got their laboratories, they got their food quarters, kicking it quarters, and sleeping quarters. This is a big ship type thing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so they just, you know what I'm saying, politicking, talking to each other. On the like the third night being there, it's one of the cast members' birthday. So they all celebrate. It's the doctor's birthday. They give her a little party. That's when we start getting to know the characters. They you know what I'm saying, talking at the party. This is LL Cool J's character. This is Michael Rappaport's character. This is all the characters I named already. They all socializing, talking to each other, getting to know each other. So then they like, well, I don't want to get too drunk because tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is the day when they bring the sharks up to test to extract some of the brain matter out of the brain to test it into a dead cell of a brain to see if it can ignite the Alzheimer stems and get the main brain working. So they do that the next day. It's a few scenes where you see them feed the sharks. And he go in the shark tank to get like a license plate out of one of the shark's mouth. So already the movie is setting everything up perfectly in the first 15, 20, 30 minutes. Like movies always do when they do them right. But you done seen the sharks 2 or 3 different occasions, not full-fledged attacking, not full-fledged mouth out of the water eating the seal, just signs that this is a shark movie. You know what I'm saying? So that satisfies a person like me compared to Jaws, where you just sitting around on a damn boat with these 3 dudes. If they ain't intriguing you, the movie boring. So already it's better than Jaws from that aspect. Now we get to the next day of the Maco brain surgery where they finna come take some brain matter out the shark. Cause they've been giving these sharks extra medicine and steroids to make the brain bigger, so when they extract what they need, it don't deplete the shark. So these sharks are not only bigger than they normally would be a normal Mako, but they extra intelligent. And it's a little far-fetched far as reality. Like, these sharks can swim backwards, they can coordinate attacks. Normal sharks in the wild in our world don't target humans as food because we just too bony for them. If they attack us, it's purely because they think we something else, meaning they're prey. But they don't attack us willingly. These sharks attacking willingly. So as they doing the brain surgery, this is the next day. Carter's character goes into the shark tank. He got his scuba gear on. He wrangling all the sharks to, you know what I'm saying, get them discombobulated so he can get the one particular shark he want. But they kind of know what it is when he get in the water. So they coordinate an attack where they can try to get him. It's a real suspenseful scene, but he outsmart them, tranquilize the shark he want, bring him up to the surface. They do the surgery. It's real intense, real doctorish, real scientific. They looking through the stethoscopes and all the computers, typing in stuff. They get the little blood sample and the little brain matter. They do all of that, and it's a successful surgery. It's a bunch of glad hand and hugging. Yay, we just cured Alzheimer's. What else are we gonna cure next? You know what I'm saying? They starting to get their little champagne glasses ready. One of the lead scientists is sitting next to the shark smoking a square like, yeah, buddy, you the one who finna cure it all, thanks to you. The shark pops up out of nowhere. This is what you call an unanticipated perfect jump scare. This ain't nothing where it get quiet, somebody creeping through a dark basement, and then somebody just pop out where you can expect it and it's seen from a mile away. This was totally unexpected. We know these sharks finna tear their ass up eventually, but this wasn't the scene that we thought it was gonna happen in. The shark pops up out of nowhere, bites his arm off, and everybody get the panicking. All of them trying to know what I'm saying, they getting he slipping and sliding away from the shark. The shark still buckled down, so it ain't like it could get out, and it's not in the water. So it's just strapped down on a gurney with water, like a water pool under it. So some of the workers are going after to get the man who just got bit. Some of the other dudes are going for guns and tranquilizers. The head doctor, she got the most to gain because it's gonna be her reputation on the line, and she gonna be able to get the cure for Alzheimer's to cure it from her father. So instead of thinking about fuck it, let's kill this shark, she pressed the stop button to drop it back in the water. So after they bandages him up, they call emergency. The Wrangler dude like, what the fuck are you doing? Carter character. He like, man, you see what just happened? She's like, no, we've been doing this for 3-something years. We're not gonna waste all this evidence just on cause you. And she kind of checking with the, yeah, you got a record. You lucky to be here. If I say one thing you did wrong, your ass gonna be back in jail or your probation gonna get worse. So he kind of, know what I'm saying, back down to her. Now it's somehow throughout this little moments, I ain't mention it, the weather guy lady been telling them like a thunderstorm on the way. So a lot of the workers there left for the weekend, just, know what I'm saying, to keep these main cast members here. So they said everybody was leaving because it's the weekend and because it's a tropical storm coming in. So after the shark bite dude and he finna get air vac out of the facility, the hurricane starts. It's a big ass rainstorm, explosions. The gurney gets caught up in the wires and all kind of crazy shit. The helicopter crash and the guy on the gurney who just got bit by the shark gets dropped back in the water. Everybody, all the main cast is just starting to panic. All these explosions. LL character, they pan his character where he in the bakery, in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying, getting the dinner ready. He heard the explosion. He got a nice little parrot he talked to, nice little parrot cussing. He talking to him like, damn, what's going on up there? Let's go, bird. He called a bird. So they start walking out the kitchen and see what's going on. That's when it's like floods and all kind of stuff start happening. LL gets swooshed up like some Titanic type shit. So that's when they go back to the other main cast members and they see a shark is coming towards the main entrance. Not like he in the building, but they looking through the glass because they underground where they can view the sharks through it, you know what I'm saying, like an aquarium. They see the shark swimming towards them with the man on the gurney. They so smart. He throws this fake as hell and not realistic, but it's a movie. He throws the man on the gurney into the glass and cracks it. So everybody's sitting there looking like they don't know what's gonna happen. The glass cracking, shattering. They're like, hold on, we gotta go. Then when it finally busts, you know what I'm saying, everything start flooding. So then everybody start crying, going crazy. We 60 feet below sea level down here. If they blow that rig, we can't get up unless we do this and that. They basically all panicking, trying to get their strategy, how they gonna get out of the situation. That's when Samuel L. Jackson get his big shit speech. He like, listen, I survived being in a avalanche. It was 6 of us. We had to eat some of our dead friends. Just a big ass Samuel L. Jackson speech. We gonna get out this motherfucking. You know how Samuel L. Jackson do with the motherfucking and all that. So right as his speech is concluding, one of the Macos grab him, snatch him up, and eat him. Another perfect jump scare for me. Like the jump scares in this movie. This is a shark movie, so you expect kills. You don't necessarily expect jump scares from a shark movie. They do it perfect every time they do it in this movie to me. So Samuel L. Jackson, who you figuring he the big A-lister and probably get the most money to even be in a movie. So you thinking he damn sure gonna survive. When that kill happened, it was like, okay, I see what y'all doing. Anybody can get it. So after that, you know what I'm saying, Tom character, which is Michael Rappaport, they just start panicking now. Like, we ain't getting out of here. He like, the fuse blown, these things, it's gonna start getting flooded. When it floods, they gonna be able to bust through any door and swim through, and we fucked. So they throughout the movie, now this is the breaking point. Strategies start happening. We gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta come here, we gotta come there. After they do all that, characters are starting to get knocked off. Like the dude who I didn't mention who got the shark bite to the arm and got thrown through the glass. He dead. His girlfriend is another character I didn't mention. She get caught under the water after they trying to escape through a ladder. She dead. Michael Rappaport's character, they gotta go underwater to do certain missions, to unlock certain doors so they can walk through manually, doing all kind of, side missions to make a movie. And that's when Michael Rappaport's character get killed. So basically everybody is killed off except for LL Cool J, the Dr. Alistair, and Carter. And like I said, it's 3 Mako sharks. LL killed one of the sharks when, like I said earlier, when he go through the flooded scene, when the basement start flooding first, he encountered one of the Makos. It's a little dramatic action scene where he blows one of the sharks up. So 3 becomes 2. Dr. Alistair goes into one of her rooms. She became unlikable as hell because she trying to save the sharks way more than she's trying to save the humans. She go back to her room and said, let's try to get out of here and survive. Fuck the evidence. Fuck all the facts and all my research. It's about life now. She go back trying to risk the whole mission, making people wait for her, thinking that they think she finna go get something important. But what she doing is trying to go get her old research, a little, microchip or whatever, but she doing that, she encounters another Mako and he fucks up the chip. So yay, I'm glad her evidence got destroyed. But on the good side, she kills one of the sharks by electrocuting this one. So 3 become 2, 2 become 1. It's 1 big bad shark left and it's 3 more meals for it. LL Cool J character, Carter, and the doctor. Once they figure out throughout the movie, the strategy is we got to take these fire extinguishers and let them blow up the air and take these life jackets and goggles and hold our breath as much as possible and swim up like 60 feet and just hope, the damn shark don't, detect us. Because catching us is obvious. We just gotta hope he don't detect us. And they got the fire extinguishers so when he come near them or swoop, they can make him attack that, which the shark does. Once they get to the top surface, everybody surfaces and then LL gets bit by the shark. And the shark, this how you know LL was kind of gonna survive. The shark been killing motherfuckers instantly, ripping their bodies in half. Excellent kills. With LL, he grabbed his leg and started wrangling him. LL is a preacher, so he take up his cross and start gagging it into the eye. That's gonna get anything off you, human or animal. I don't care how dangerous it is. You jam that eye up, it's gonna let you go. So then, Carter got the gun scoped out. She helped LL get up and bandage his leg up, take his shirt off, bandage his leg up as best as possible. But the shark is still like inside the gate, but he trying to bust out the gate. But if he busts out the gate, it's like some explosions under that's gonna blow everything up. So the plan is we finna lure him into a particular area so he don't blow that up and escape, but make him blow it up and blow itself up. So the lady decides to cut herself as bait. She get him to come back while Carter set the alarm off. As she's swimming with the blood in the water, Carter is safe, LL safe. She gets grabbed under the water and killed, which was satisfying to me. She deserved to die because she did a lot of things throughout the movie that caused people to die. And they said during test screenings, she supposed to survive and kiss Carter at the end like a happy ending. The people didn't like it so much they had to make her die and change it and make Carter survive, obviously. So she dies, the third shark get blown up. LL survived, Carter survived, no final girl, happy ending. My final thoughts on my first Animal Horror Week, I think it was a success. A couple blimp blams throughout the week, but it was successful. Next week is going to be even harder. It's body horror. And the movies I'm coming with that, But yeah, Deep Blue Sea. Clearly better than Jaws to me. I don't care about what nobody think about that. But I'm giving this a measly 5 out of 10. It's not nothing special. It's just better than Jaws. ZZ the King. Like and subscribe. And I'm out.